Hey guys, hope you're well. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different because a lot of the time I get a lot of questions and like especially on Instagram of what I eat and how I make what I eat and stuff like that, like just daily. So I thought I'd do a video. It's kind of over the length of about a week or kind of just over. Things I've made at home, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and it's a mix. So it's not like everything's healthy and it's not like everything's crap. So it's a bit of a mix of meals that I eat or we've been eating at home or out. I think I got one that's out and about. Hopefully it's kind of relatable. Hopefully it can give you a little bit of inspiration and I hope you guys like it. Let me know, and let me know if you want me to do this again, because then over the coming weeks I'll film what I make. So we start with one of my breakfasts of the week. So here I used about half an avocado, just smashed it up using my fork, the back of my fork. Added some lemon juice. I'd usually use fresh lemon, but I don't think I had it that day. Bit of garlic, and then I also love to add some chili flakes, and then put it on top of the Ryvita. You can have any Ryvita you want, obviously. And then I had a little side salad with it, so I used olive oil, salt and pepper, and chowed down. So on this day I just wanted something comforting, and so I went for a pasta dish, and I chose wholemeal pasta just so it's a little bit, you know, better for me. And so this was quite simple because I used a ready-made sauce, which I usually actually try to make my own one, but you know what it's like some days, just it's last minute planning. So I also made a side salad, and I always wash my like salad leaves. Then I chopped up some spring onions to add that to the mix, and then also half an avocado again. You'll see I eat a lot of avocado during the week, and also a lot of olive oil, but it's good for you. Not too much, obviously. Yep, then just seasoned, and then I also use balsamic vinegar, usually for seasoning, salt and pepper, and then, so I was doing all this while the pasta was boiling. So when the side salad was done, I went and drained my pasta. Then I just got my tomato and basil sauce. You can use any one you want, or obviously, or you can make it yourself. And in the same saucepan that I made the spaghetti, I just heated up the sauce, and then I just add that on top. Oh, before I added it on top, I added some garlic because I love adding even more flavour into everything. I just love everything to be really flavourful. So that's that. You can add, I think I also did add a little bit of chilli as well. And then I love adding some parmesan on top of pretty much everything. But obviously it really goes well with this dish. And that was that. So I just wanted a bit of balance with the salad as well with the spaghetti. So these bits are a bit random, but I just wanted to show some other examples of what I, you know, will eat when I'm out and about. So we went to Jamie's Deli and I had a really healthy, really wholesome lunch there. And then also we had a Chinese takeaway one night. So I thought I'd include that. That plate's from John Lewis, by the way, it's so cute. Okay, one night last week I wanted to make a chicken stew. So you just start by chopping up all your vegetables and just add them into your pot. So you can either do this on the stove or I've got a slow cooker. So I added some bay leaves. They give so much flavour to like slow cooked stews and casseroles and things. Then I added some chicken stock, which I'd love to make my own of this using chicken bones and stuff, but I just didn't have that option this time round. Added it to my veg and seasoning. Then you want to brown your meat. So I used 4 chicken thighs, put them on the frying pan, as you can see, cooked them until they were brown on the skin. So you don't want to cook them too much because they cook in this stew anyway. Then I added the chicken on top, poured over some more chicken stock because you want it to just cover all of your ingredients, because the ingredients soak up the water and the flavour also. And then give it a good stir, and then I'd probably add a bit more seasoning, whatever you want, salt and pepper, and then cover, and that cooked for about 8 to 10 hours. And what I actually forgot this time was to show you the after of the stew. I'm really sorry, but it turned out amazingly. Next is my tuna salad. I make this quite a few times a week because I just love it. I find it so tasty and really easy to make. So just really basic ingredients. You want any lettuce. I usually add some tomatoes, and sometimes I add sweet corn. That's why it was there at the beginning, for some sweetness. I kind of alternate between different types of onion. Recently, I always like spring onion, so that's what I used for this, but you can also use normal white onion or red onion. And I use about half a can of tuna because I find it quite filling, because, you know, it's the protein. For me, it's quite filling. So it depends on the day, it depends how hungry I am. Then I make a dressing. This is the dressing I always go to for pretty much any kind of salad. It's one that my mum taught me, and I've got actually a video on it on my vlog channel, I think it's on. And it's so tasty. I have this a lot on holiday as well. It reminds me of being away. Okay, so this breakfast actually went a little bit wrong at the beginning. As you can see, that pan is really hot, and usually I don't have it that hot, but I just kind of panicked. So this one's really, really simple. I just made some two eggs, but with one yolk. So I just threw one of the yolks away, but used 2 whites. I just put a handful of lentils, a few spinach leaves, and some smoked salmon. And I love this for a really light breakfast, but very nutritious. So the last one here is made by Jason, my boyfriend, if you don't know him. And so all you need for this is quite simple. It's some really nice ciabattas or some nice rolls or bread. So a large tomato, an avocado. This time he added some mozzarella, which was new actually, but it turned out to be really yummy. Fried some bacon. Pop the ciabattas in the toaster, because you want them to be all warm and crispy. Franklin's hanging around, hoping for some food. Then I think he just sliced the mozzarella balls just a few times, not too much. They were still quite chunky. Then drizzled some olive oil on the ciabatta, placed the bacon on, then placed the other ingredients on top, and then also added some oregano at the end, and it gives a really nice kind of Italian taste to it. Just adds a bit of edge. So this one is a bit of a mix. I mean, it's not the healthiest, but it's not the worst for you. It's better than going and getting a Big Mac or something. And it's so tasty. So try it out. These ciabattas are from M&S and we love them. There's olives in them, so we're obsessed with olives. And that's it. So I hope you liked this mix up of food and let me know if you want to see more. Hope you guys liked this video. Let me know what you thought, and also if you make any of these dishes yourself, be sure to tag me on Instagram. Like, if you take a picture, tag me. I'd love to see if it's given anyone some inspiration. Also, if you want to like keep seeing what I'm eating, and I don't know, it's just interesting. I love seeing what other people eat, and I always post it on Instagram, which is @thebeautycrush. So I'll see you guys next time on Thursday, I believe. Bye. The mirror is from HomeSense. There's so many things from HomeSense. I love this mirror so much, and it wasn't that expensive. Mirrors can be so expensive.